just tweeted out his feelings on the subject, saying the burning of the jersey thing is getting ridiculous now. The man was traded. What do you not understand? And played in a game after his sister's tragic death. Gordon Hayward paid his dues as well and decided to do what's best for him and his family. Put in the work, got better, became an all-star, etc. If these guys weren't good, you guys would be the first to say, get them up out of here. Man, beat it. When we decide to do what's best for us, it's cowardly, traitor, etc. But when it's on the other side, it's business, huh? Oh, okay. Man, do what you feel is best for your profession, love, family, happiness, and continue to strive for greatness. Hashtag salute. Carrie?
I want to take a moment to tell David Lloyd you did your best LeBron voice, and I loved it, okay? Our NBA reporter Chris Haynes is with us. Seriously, not kidding, I really do feel like what LeBron said is gospel. And that's very honest. But are we forgetting that he got traded, he didn't leave?
Yeah.
How are you burning someone's jersey who got traded, he didn't leave? So the initial message is obvious, what LeBron is trying to say on so many levels. But from my understanding, you spoke with someone from his camp. What did they say about his tweet?
Well, his underlying theme was, look, you know, LeBron has always harped on the whole narrative when a player is traded or if a player chooses to leave via free agency, he always receives the bulk of the backlash, meaning his jersey being burned, thrown in the trash. LeBron James faced that situation when he left for Miami a couple years ago. Now, look, the underlying theme is this. It's always the player's fault. And part of it is also the perception that ownership puts out of there. We saw what Dan Gilbert did in the letter when he wrote, fueling that fire, which started everything to kind of, you know, just go off course in that regard. So there was absolutely no reason, and LeBron is frustrated over the last couple of days of seeing what has been going on as it pertains to Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas, I was told, Isaiah Thomas is one of the fiercest recruiters for the Boston Celtics and trying to lure in free agents, top guys over there. So Isaiah Thomas does all he can on the court, does all that he can off the court to try to improve the Celtics roster. Then he's traded, and then to see fans out there burning the jersey, that's what prompted LeBron to get on his Twitter soapbox. And this has been something he's been harping on for a while.
Of course, he can feel it. He knows it more than another. Fans are fanatical, so in essence, you will have to deal with this. But I also believe, and this is just me thinking ahead and not in just the moment, LeBron is also setting up his fans for something. Don't come at me burning my jersey if I happen to leave.
You got some insight?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You the reporter.
No,
what you got?
I think what it is. I think what he's doing right now. I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Okay.
I think what it is. He's all about empowering the players. Okay. And making sure they understand their worth, their value, and their time in the spotlight. You only have about a career is short in the NBA. And also I think what he wants people to understand. He kind of took up for Kyrie Irving in that stance. He said he wants players to do what's best for your profession, your love and family, and your happiness. So even he's extending an olive branch to Kyrie as well. Kyrie felt like he needed to get out. LeBron doesn't hold any grudges towards that. Do what's best for you. So not only was he taking care of Isaiah in that stance, but also to Kyrie, because it's not a business when a player wants to leave or when a player chooses to go somewhere else, but for ownership or management, it's business. Yeah. There's a contradictory there.
So then it's more so about educating the fans, and LeBron he's the most powerful player in the league, the best player in the world. So his idea is like, listen, it's business. I'm trying to educate you, you fans. This is what we're trying to do. I have a question for you though. He put this in perspective in terms of ownership, but I almost feel like Danny Ainge was in the front office realm, was very, very kind towards Isaiah Thomas, and he was very generous, and he gave him a great send-off. It wasn't about his business, so I don't understand the burning of the jersey and the ownership versus player here, or the front office versus player here.
Well, the thing about it is, look, management, ownership, they're going to send you a farewell send-off. The fact of the matter is, players in the league, they felt like Isaiah Thomas was done wrong.
Okay.
He was the man. When you're talking about, when they asked Isaiah, management, ownership, asked him to go out and recruit such and such, he did it. He went out there, tried to improve the roster. He did everything that was asked of him to try to improve the Boston Celtics. And then, out of the blue, to be involved in a trade. And look, we're not even talking basketball-wise. I think most people will say Kyrie probably overall is a better player. But it just rubbed players the wrong way. And so I think you take it from that standpoint, then what's being done by the fans, it's just a low blow.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because, again, they are fans and they're fanatical. I appreciate LeBron speaking out because he is speaking the truth. Chris Haynes, gospel, you say, joining us here, our NBA reporter in-house here. Thank you so much for joining us on Coast to Coast, folks.